Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. How are you today?
Good.
Good. How's the weather?
Beautiful and sunny.
Beautiful, sunny. Good. It's May. It
Yep.
should. So today we're going to go through this video more on price changes, what we're seeing in the market in April. We're seeing some things compared to last year, but we'll go more in depth about that, I think, on our full stats video. But if you want to plug something in, go for it. But we're seeing some price changes in different ranges. And is it, we're seeing a bit more increase in supply, or these properties been some of the ones that we're going to go through had some decent days on market, some kind of flippy floppy price changes, different pricing strategies. So are they getting more competitive with the new inventory? We're going to find that out
Well,
next
I
month.
think yeah, and I think just to as a prologue is that inventory levels are way higher right now than they were last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're seeing people having to adjust, right? Because there's a lot more on the market and buyers, I think people are at a standstill anyway.
I do too. And I think some of them are, we saw a little pickup there in the, first quarter, kind of with buyers coming back, and then it kind of cooled off a bit, but now we're still seeing the cooling going through. What's it going to be like in May? I don't know. I personally think they're waiting for
An interest rate cut.
they are. That's what I'm thinking. So they feel more confident, right? I mean, and again, those bond yields have been really highly volatile. So I don't know. It's going to be
So how many price cuts was there just in the month of April?
month of April, there was 71 price changes. We saw the majority. I'm going to get my notes here. I'll read them before we dig in some of the listings to show.
Well, because the thing is it's quite a large percentage. If you have around 600 listings, 71 is a large percentage that are dropping the price.
Well, let's just do the math. Hang on a second. Good idea. It's 13.5% of the product went through price changes in April. That's quite high. But here's the kicker. Here's what because I've done it in some certain ranges. Again, total of 71 price changes from 500 to 600,000. There's one change, but there's no product. So, and that sells quick anyway. From 6 to 700,000, 500, I'm sorry, 5 price changes. Again, really hot active range. 7 to 8, 15 price changes. 8 to 9, we would expect more price changes, but we didn't. That's a tight range sometimes too for listings in that category. Only 13 price changes. 9 to a million, 14, and a million and over 22. So as expected, higher the ranges go up, more price changes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Especially the million and over, that there's still a lot of inventory that's been sitting there. We've talked about that numerous times. I don't think that's changing anytime soon in that range.
Well, we also talked about, which I saw when I was doing a little bit of delving into information yesterday. I wanted to see how many people actually sold below the purchase price
Mm-hmm.
from 2021 or 2020. And this year, nobody,
Yeah, I'm
nobody's actually
shocked.
had to sell below what they bought it for.
Yeah,
Not yet. But I
not yet.
did notice that a lot of people had started at a way higher price,
Yes.
which was like a 2022 price or a 2021.
Yeah,
They started at like 1.2 and sold for 960,
that's right.
or
Yeah.
1.3 and they sold for a million. So, but they didn't lose money. They still made money because they bought it like 4, 5, 6 years ago. So nobody this year yet, from all the listings I'm looking through,
Yeah.
nobody
Good.
lost money in Barrie anyway. Now I know Innisfil, there's a
Yeah,
couple.
there's a few. There is a few. But you know what kind of throws me for a loop is who's pricing these properties like that? When we're pricing at 1.2 and we're getting 939, 49, 59, 60. Where's the logic behind that?
Well, I think because they look at sales from or the client says my neighbor sold for 1.2 million last year.
Doubt it. Maybe in 2022.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, or the beginning of 2023, maybe. I don't know. But I think the issue is that sometimes it's not the agent.
I think differently. And yes, to your point, yes, sometimes it is the seller and think that they can get a higher price, but if,
Well, and the agent might say, I've done it myself. Okay, you know what? We'll try your price for 2 weeks. See
yeah,
if we get any action. If not, we'll lower it to my price.
yeah. Yeah, if that conversation goes well, then yeah, you can try it, but I just think it's wasting time in this market. If we're not seeing that trend go up, then why try? You're not going to get it. Like we've talked about that property on Taylor listed for what? 1,380 or 75 in that range. They're never getting that. It's not going to happen.
No,
It's a 2022 price point. Nice property, great lot, great area. You're not getting 1.3 and change.
no.
No, because one sold on the board, I noticed today on Turner. I think we covered that last time. Listed for 1.4 and change. They got 1.3 and change. So, I mean, Turner's a nice street,
Yeah.
pretty two-story, So if that's not, getting to the 1.4s, is that one of Taylor isn't. But anyway, I wish the sellers all the luck in the world. So,
We'll
you know,
share the screen with some of the price changes to show people.
yeah,
Now, unfortunately, we have to use a client view here, so we're gonna have to explain where this price went.
yeah, and I have it. So that's 18 Cook. So that originally was listed at 839. Okay, 92 days on market. Now 799. That's a small house. It's still, I think that, I mean, I think I've viewed this one before online, but I haven't shown anybody that listing.
Well, I think the problem on Cook Street is on one end, it's close to the water,
Correct.
and up at the top, depending where you are, it can be not the greatest.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're looking at comparables, it's tough, right? Because the other end is higher priced.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and this is a Toronto agent, so I don't know, would he know that?
Probably not. This is back to your point of when we talk about, well, let's start at 1.3 and we get 9 or whatever, we get 1 million. I'm really pushing it back on the agents. If they're in tune with the market, Diane, they should understand the pricing. All the details and facts are on your computer.
Well,
So,
yeah, and you, like I said, yeah, but if you, one end of Cook is good and one isn't, one end
oh,
of,
sure.
same with Codrington.
Same way.
One
Well,
end of Codrington is high priced and good, and the other is not.
hop in your car and drive the street. That's going to tell you the story right there.
Yeah.
What's
So
this one?
33 Fenchurch,
Yep.
it's saying 3 bed, 3 bathroom.
Mhm.
It doesn't look that big, so it's saying 1,100 to 1,500. It's at 799, 500 now.
Yeah, and the original price was 835. To me, go back to that house. Go back up a bit. It's the double garage that makes it look so big. That is a small, small house, right? Let's look at the pictures. You might as well. You know, similar to a townhome, right? That's
Yeah.
similar to the one that sold on Coronation Parkway 6, 7 weeks ago for 650.
Now, well, I'll tell you one thing though.
That's a 699. It's nice.
It's a nice area. Fenchurch Manor, isn't
Yeah.
that Ardagh?
No, that's over off of Peroni, I believe.
It is small. Holy crow.
It's small. That's the thing. I don't like it's nicely done.
It's cute.
It's cute, but I don't think well, I don't have to think. I know it's not a 799 in that price point. They've done some nice things, got a bathroom downstairs, a finished basement. I think that's a 699 to 710 at best. And that's why it's sitting.
Wow. Okay, so the next one, 317 Cox Mill. Ugh, 1385.
Yeah, okay. So
It's a big house by the look of it. 4+2 bedroom, 5 bathrooms.
it's big, but they bought that back, I think, in 21, I think, in that range. They've gutted it. It shows beautifully, but the price, they've been trying to sell that for 2 years. Like they've done a beautiful job inside. Like it's a stunner.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but the prices are all over the map. 2 weeks we see it at 1.299, and then we raise it to 1.3 and change. And then it goes back down. It's all over the place. Great area, as we know.
I see a couple detriments here though.
Like I love what they've done. Like
I
this
don't
would,
see, Mark, for me, I don't like this because of my grandchildren and my dog. I don't like the open staircase.
I love
I
it.
know it looks nice,
Yep.
but I have issues. The
And
other
they've
thing,
opened this up too. They've opened that wall up.
yes, but they left all these weird things, which is okay. But one thing that we were talking about, they have a step down.
I know. I don't like that. That part I don't like.
Well, unfortunately it's part of the house, but it can be a detriment for some people. They don't like those step downs.
Yep.
I think there's a step down right here too. I can't tell for sure.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to
It's
tell.
gonna get loud here in about 2 seconds. Nice kitchen. I mean, it's a beautiful house, but that renovation, would have been a great flip in 22. Not now. Right?
Yeah, I
And
mean, yeah, it's nice. They've done
yeah,
some really nice things.
they've done some great things.
Cox Mill is also a bit of a busier road.
It is. It is. And I think that one is right before Dock Road, I think. I'm almost certain that it is. So a lot of traffic going on to Dock Road into Plunkett, Turner, Royal Park. We'll take that.
Actually,
And
the lot isn't that big either.
123, no.
49 by 123.
They've
Some of
put it.
them on Cox Mill are giant.
Oh, I agree. The ones further down past Dock
Yeah, they're huge.
are huge and they sell well.
Yeah,
That's
they do.
right. I
Yeah.
think it's closer to, then it goes on to Tyndale. That's just the street that runs through it.
So
Go
so
ahead.
at the end of the day, every price range is lowering their prices.
Yeah, and we've gone through two or three, especially the one at 33 Fenn
And
Church.
church.
Kind of high price still. It's gonna sit. You're gonna get, this is the problem, is that, if we're seeing sales down and traffic down and we're seeing overpriced properties, that they're gonna sit. They're not gonna blend in well with something that gets listed next week at the right price, right?
Yeah, well, I think everybody should tune into our stats video too. We're gonna do that tomorrow. But the active listings last year at this time was 348, and I'm getting 648 now
Yeah, when I went to Treb, I got 524. So I think the ones you're going are combining it possibly with the
with
condos. I
with condos. But
think so.
at the end of the day, regardless,
Got more product,
my stat is using the condos from last year too then.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
It does. So either way,
Right.
we're in a more competitive market.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
more stuff and more choices.
100%.
So if
100%.
you're not priced right, you're screwed.
You get missed. You're gonna get totally missed. And we know there's a lot of agents doing business up in our community, and I don't think they're looking closely at the market.
Well, I wondered, I don't know, and I didn't want to call you out on it or ask you, but did you notice that all the listings that you sent were not Barrie agents?
100%. I don't even look anymore because I just know it. Right. There's so much, and
Yeah, so you didn't pick them based on that.
I didn't pick them on, but I just picked some for some different ranges, right? Kind of wanted to give the audience a little bit more of where the price ranges are coming from,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah. So folks, make sure you price properly for the market. It is so important, especially if we're still seeing some people, buy conditionally and sell their house. You got to price properly. If you don't, it's going to sit. Especially now that we got some more product. Now that buyer's going to take, an agent should take notice of it, obviously, right? Said,
Well, when
hey,
you're doing a search or you have a client set up for an auto search,
yep,
so a lot of agents are lazy and they don't actually send the client listings. They set them up on a search
yep,
and it automatically sends it when something in their range comes up.
that's right.
So if you're at 805, anybody with an 800 budget isn't going to get your listing. So you might as well go to 799, right? Because
So
it makes no sense.
makes no sense. No,
So sometimes you have to get under that price range, like the one on Fenchurch being at 799. You need to probably be at least 749, so you can get under the 750 people at least looking.
yeah, I mean, that property in my mind is clearly overpriced. If
Well,
I'm,
I have clients sometimes that say, I don't understand why people won't look and even give us a low offer. Well, because if you're listed way out of the range, they're not even gonna see it anyway.
they're not, and that unit's small, like, that's a nice house, don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's not the price point's not nice. So anyway, enough of that. You got condo ones. What are you seeing there?
So in condos, 31 price changes.
Okay, how many listings did you do it? Or you
No, I
did that?
didn't do how many listings.
Okay, that's okay. All right.
Oh, I think there's around, I think it was like 150 something,
Yeah,
160. Does that sound right?
yeah, it does. Yeah.
So there was 31 total price changes,
Okay.
20 under 600,
Okay.
4 under 800,
Okay.
3 under 900,
Okay.
1 over a million.
Yeah. There's not many.
But the bulk of them all came under the 600 mark.
Yeah. There's a bit of inventory. The condos really aren't selling, right? Like
No, they're not.
you know, again, we know some of the buildings that are with lower condo fees, but you got a condo fee over 4 for a 1 bedroom, 4 and a bit, it's gonna sit, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm
Especially-
gonna share the screen with you now. And I put one in here of
Yep.
interest here. So this one on Coda.
Yep.
Okay, most of them, by the way, only went down 20 or 30 grand. I think this was at 540 something, they went to 535.
That's is that a 1 bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we look at the pictures that I just, I mean, okay area. I mean, I do like that area over there for the condo centers, but okay, if I'm comparing this, I'm going to compare it to the unit that just sold over on Spice Way. I think it was unit 305 for 480, similar layout, same builder. I like this area better.
Yeah.
But was it worth it that much more to a buyer? Maybe. But look at the days on market. I think I saw 50 days on market. It shows well,
Yeah.
you know, and manageable condo fees.
Oh, shoot.
It's all right.
Yeah, I didn't mean to stop the share. Hold on. Meant to stop the pictures.
So if you like this content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, and share the information. A lot of viewers have come back to the channel, but we need your subscriptions. And you got questions, reach out. So 60
Yeah,
days.
so this was just, I think it's 699 or 675, went to 669.
45
like-
days. What's condo fees on that?
Oh, this one will be expensive.
88. You see that? Okay.
Yeah, 1,088.
This is a 2 bedroom, floor plan between 1,000 and 1,200. That is scary.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
then
gotta
we
be-
went through this one. This is in Lack House. And it was at 799, right?
Yeah, it's been listed a while.
And it went to
It's been listed.
749.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, that's facing the city, I
I
believe.
think that was the east side one,
Oh, maybe.
wasn't
If
it?
it is, is it, you know, in a minute. I got some. I don't know.
Yeah, there's the white building right beside them.
Oh, yeah, so it's on the corner. He's got a bit of a water view there.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
He does. Unfortunately, the living room, the balcony faces the water, but the living room,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we saw that one.
Yep.
Ellen Street, 899. Started at like 939. No one's lowering it a lot.
No, I know. Look at the condo fee. 935.
Yeah. Too bad.
Why they're not selling. You
This
put a
one, Mark, was listed at 1 point. This one was at 1.5 to start. And it's in the
Oh,
Black House too, and they went to 1349.
105 day, 104 days in the market.
It was at 1.55 or something. I don't understand why it's so high.
Oh,
It's a big unit, right?
see these pictures.
Gosh. It is a big unit.
Is that one facing the east?
Well, I'm
I'm
trying to
curious with
see. I'm trying to
that.
see. Hold on. No, because I think it was,
Okay, so that's facing the west. So there's a side unit, right? You got water views
well,
here.
yeah, because the building's in front of it, but I think this is their unit too, because look
Yeah, I
at the
do see.
living room.
There's the floor plan.
I gotta go back.
That's okay. I'm just curious. Yeah, if you're not getting water facing
See
full,
the living room though?
but there's
Oh,
Bayshore.
that's a bedroom.
That's a bedroom. That's Bayshore. Like I love all the windows. Pictures are just anyway. Um,
I can't see.
I know, I know.
It looks like city there, doesn't it?
It does. It does to me, but I can't make heads or tails of it.
No, I
Like
can't see it either.
bigger unit. It's a big unit.
Well, that's a heck of a lot of money
It's a
for
heck of a lot.
that.
104 days in the market, 2 bedroom, 16 to 6. It's
It's
got a
saying 1,726 square foot, 2 bedroom plus den. So that's almost like a 3 bedroom.
yeah, it's big. It's a big unit. Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. They do have two side by side underground parking spots.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's always a nice when a condo building. You get 2 parking spots. Oof. That could
But
be a
look
game.
at, I don't understand this. Two allocated side by side underground parking spots with electric vehicle chargers. It doesn't say owned.
Oh, they're owned. I'm certain
They'd
they're owned.
have to be owned, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Remember when we pulled up mine, we had a pin for it.
Yeah. So most of the condo price changes are in the lower range.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not surprised. That's the bulk of the inventory. And we only know 3 or 4 buildings with manageable condo fees. And the only reason they're manageable is because they're fairly new.
Mhm.
Everything else, like I can't believe seeing them wanted $1,000 on Ellen. What was the price of that unit again? 6 and change?
669.
You imagine paying a mortgage on that plus $1,000?
Well,
Yeah.
I want to see that unit because it's saying it's a big one. That's why
Well,
the fee
hold
would
on.
be higher though.
Would, but that building's had had assessment done a few years back. So they're still paying for it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
here it is here. Hold on.
That's an older building. Great location. But there's some issues. Because you remember when they had to take all the stucco off.
Windows, yeah, the windows were leaking.
Like it's a big unit. Love the floor plan.
Yeah, but it's looking over the wrong side. Isn't it?
That's looking over. Okay, so there's the other one. So yeah, I don't see too much water facing. Do you? Right there would be going that way.
No, it's got to be at the back because like look at.
Well, there's
Oh, there's a little bit of water there.
right, right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. The balcony's probably facing.
The
Condo,
unit's big. It's nice.
nice unit. It's just the condo fee, Diane's killer. They've done
You
some
do
things.
get access to a pool there and a workout room and stuff.
Yeah, it's worth $1,000 to me.
So you do get a little bit of a view. I don't know. I
Kind
think
of
that right now the market, everybody's on hold. And now that we have a lot more inventory, we're going to keep seeing the price changes.
if the buyers are not coming out, we are, yeah. Or for certain things are selling, when someone's listed and it's getting, we always typically see the newer stuff turn faster if it's priced better.
Yeah,
Normal, right? We see that. But I think I think sellers, they need to react quicker, right? With this amount of product in the market. Let's see how May goes through, whether it's finally getting better. Will it balance out? Maybe. Condo market, I don't think it will. But the overall market, freehold market, it could. Not the condos. I mean, a friend of mine said one of her clients finally sold their unit. It was like 6 months, and that was in Nautica. And I know the unit, it was a beautiful unit.
yeah.
Finally sold it. It was like, wow, congrats. How long was that listed for? Oh, 6 months. Multiple price changes, right? I think the last one was $799, and that took 60 some days to sell. That's a long time. Where we look back 2 years ago, they were selling pretty good.
No, yeah, it's definitely a long time, and I think you have to prepare people for that when you list them.
Or you do, absolutely. You
Like
do.
even if it's a decent price, it's not
Yep.
it's not selling.
Not selling. No. And then when one does sell, now they've just created a new
A
price,
new norm.
new norm. So have to adjust and watch that seller today. If you keep an eye on what's going on in your neighborhood or in the market, because you're going to have to react a little bit quicker.
And yeah, well, and you can't go back. I don't even go back when I do a comparable for people. I don't even go back 60 days. I go back 30.
Yeah, 30 days is best.
The market changes continually.
It does. It does. I mean, sometimes we do got to go back if there's no product selling,
Yeah,
but okay, I think that's a wrap. I think we covered off some price changes. Sellers react quicker. That's my best advice.
perfect.
Just okay. See you.
See ya.